Are you familiar with the case from Arizona, right? I lied. From Alaska, right now, where the Supreme Court has ruled that an inmate does not have the right to DNA testing?
DNA testing.
They have the right to take your,
From you, but
convict you, but you don't have the right to say, oh, here, get away. You can't have that. You can't. No.
Yeah, I know.
Think about that.
That's unreal. That is unreal. I just can't.
I didn't believe that case.
I know that. That's no.
And there's another case that's just coming up, but I'm not really familiar with Sotomayor or something like that. It's going up there. It has to do with prosecutors having immunity.
From mistakes, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, if you get caught out flat out framing people, they have immunity.
Well,
This case is in front of the Supreme Court right now.
I got.
We'd have to watch that because I don't know that immunity cases would be for purposeful negligence or.
Yeah, because that comes out.
It would be, in the reasonable practice of their profession,
Right,
they would have
yeah.
immunity.
Yeah.
It says if they're caught using people to lie and commit perjury,
Would have to.
they have immunity.
Wow, I got it.
It's the weirdest thing. It's somebody just emailed it to me yesterday, and it's like I don't know the whole thing.
I'd want to, before I comment on
Yeah,
that.
same here. That's what I'm saying. I can't
take a look. I can't.
Right.
It's a Supreme Court case. Sotomayor or something like that is the name of it. Look it up. You shouldn't. I can find it and I'll email it to you.
Well, I just.
But
Again, this is on a. We're talking capital punishment on a night when we have tragedies at Fort Hood that are unbelievable. We have an execution going on down in Virginia, and the controversy goes on, and it's really hard stuff to talk about because there's both sides. There's those who oppose the death penalty and those that are for it. Yeah. Good evening. You're on Street Talk.
Hi, Father Russ.
Hey, yes. Hey.
You know who this is?
Oh, I'm not sure. Ray?
Yeah.
Bless you, Ray.
How you doing?
All right. How you doing?
Who's your guest tonight?
My guest tonight is my old friend Steve Doherty. Okay.
Hi, how you doing?
And Steve is the author of the book
Doing good.
and the Execution
Hi, Steve.
Squad.
how you doing? I can get your name.
Right.
That's Ray.
Hey, Ray.
And
I'm brother, Father Russ.
Tambria's here with me.
Who?
Tambria.
Oh, hi, Tambria.
Hi, Ray.
Tambria,
Yes, sir.
may I say something?
You may.
I love you.
You're a sweetheart.
I know I am.
You trying to
always
take
thought
all my
Father
girls,
Russ.
Ray, or what? What's going on with you?
I just got back
Just got back?
from church.
How's your pastor?
I didn't go to my brother's tonight.
Oh.
I went down to Citywide Baptist Church.
Okay.
I go to my brother's tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Did
Monday.
you have a good time?
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah? Did you pray for me, Ray?
Nice talking to you, Tambria.
Did you pray
Nice
for me,
talking to
Ray?
you, Ray.
Yeah, I played for you for Dan Reed.
Yeah, okay. All right. I pray for you. Bless you. You take care, huh?
Nice talking to you, Tambria.
Bye.
Bye.
Ray's
5 minutes already.
Ray. Oh wow, we're 5 minutes left.
Wow.
Okay. Ray's a
A man of exceptional taste.
very good.
I was
I'm going to
noticing-
leave things alone. I'm not going to.
I mentioned that Steve Collins thing about the fingerprint.
Yes, you were talking about.
They did a
fingerprints.
couple of years ago. So many bum beefs came out that they issued this is the Massachusetts, Nazi-Chusetts as we call it. They issued a Justice Initiative report examining 15 wrongful convictions, all but 4 of them in Boston. And they concluded the bum beefs did not suggest a present system's failure. They laid most of the blame vaguely on erroneous eyewitness identifications. That was signed by the Attorney General Tom Riley and Boston's DA Dan Connolly. And they made a reference to Steve Collins in there, the one they framed, and they found that the Commonwealth's fingerprint evidence was flawed. Well, that was their cute way of getting around the conclusion that the Boston Police Department had come to over 2 years earlier, that the fingerprint evidence was not flawed. It was deliberately manipulated and lied about in court.
Right.
Yeah, but they said it was flawed.
But now, some people have made I won't say, I know some states are trying to cap recovery of civil cases where people who've gotten out after being unjustly prosecuted, states are now trying to cap the recovery that's available to them.
Right.
ensuing for,
Yeah.
30, 40 years. And
Yeah.
I think that is an injustice in itself.
Of course.
Well, I don't think the guys have got their money yet, right? Peter and...
Well, no, they haven't.
No,
They
I
haven't.
mean, you're talking about
They
how
haven't.
many years? 30 and something years and
As you said, and
Yes,
here you
yeah.
have someone in that's 84.
84 years
Yeah,
old.
he's probably only 81. He's a
Well,
rookie,
yeah.
but he's got 45 years in.
He's got
And,
45, yeah, well,
yeah, and
Right,
and
and
then,
it wouldn't benefit the state in any way to let them
course not.
out because
Of course not.
it would presumably cost them money.
and the bottom
Serious.
line
A lot of
is, the
money.
same guy that framed all these people that got the 100 million coming, framed him.
Framed him.
I mean, and it's
the way
all on
they
paper how much
operated.
they hated
Yeah,
him.
well, that's the...
But I was going to say about that
People-
investigative report, right?
People don't believe, people go back, sit and go, oh, no, this can't be. But
Yeah, it can't happen.
is.
Well, like I said, challenge me on anything in my book, please.
Yeah.
I'm dying for something.
And I want to make sure that, yeah, you need to get the book, The Execution Squad Fraud.
You know, the
But
thing is,
see,
it's only
this is-
online right now, although it may be going in the
Wait.
books in a couple months in the stores. You get it on bumbeef.com.
You want to get it
before.
before it becomes the movie.
Yeah.
You want to get it before it becomes
Yeah, there are
the
people that
movie.
are looking into that right
There
now.
are people who are looking into this being a movie, right?
Yeah.
And you heard it here first. Father wants to... I give you lots of information out there. This is a good book. It's worth going online and getting it. You got 2 minutes. Do you want to say anything?
Yeah, I did. I was just, something I just happened to read about it in the
Go ahead.
paper. It's,
Go ahead.
I was talking about that investigative thing, and that's just cops investigating cops, so it doesn't matter. And I was thinking about when I have somebody else like defense lawyers do it, and then it come up, oh, Betty, how about law professors and law students? And of course, I might want, no, this is just something I had to write today because I read it in the paper. Of course, they might not want to. Big Brother seems to be getting a little pissed at those evil students out in Northwestern University. They've already helped prove that 11 innocent guys were bum-beefed and got them released, 5 of them off of death row. And now it seems like they've got another one coming up. Some guy that's got about 30 years in on a bum beef. His name is Anthony McKinney. I got that done. And I guess the witnesses have come forward and admit the cops beat them into line. And Big Brother's response has been to issue subpoenas for the students' grades and their private emails. And Big Brother also issued a subpoena for their professor's syllabus. What's he teaching? I mean, this is the way, this is not me. This is in today's or yesterday's Globe. I read it today.
So is the Globe, right?
Yeah.
You need to
I
be
lied
on,
to the
you
Herald.
need to be on Beck's show. Well, I got about a minute. Sam Brea wants to deal with the Virginia situation.
I just want
What do you
to.
think
I just have sympathy for the person who's being executed in approximately 6 minutes. That I believe in a life sentence, not a capital punishment. I don't think you can legislate revenge or justice that way, or close doors on crime.
then we have to agree to disagree.
Well,
Right,
I
but,
feel like this. If you're going to whack him, all right, he whacked 10 people. You take somebody like Rico the Fed. How many people did he whack? Just because he did it with the government's permission. So if do we think he's the only Fed around? He was found guilty of...
We got to say good night.
Okay.
That's a good answer. Good night, folks. God bless you. Thanks for staying with us, and see you next week.